So we'll use 2 cameras. I keep trying to do this, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. All right. Bam. All right, so there we go. It should work. We'll see. All right, let me pull out a couple of these other ones, because hard baits have like I said, it allows you to dive at different levels of depth. All right, I think. All right, I think we're good. So, let me try to get this other camera up and running. All right, properties, video control should be working, but video control. All right, it's working now. All right. It's very bright. Let me turn that down some. Also, let me turn off its microphone, or else I'll end up getting 2 microphones. Don't want to do that, so it may be a little funky for a moment. So let's transition over to that other. So now I should have. So let's transition over to that another microphone. So now I've got, should have one mic. There it is, video camera. There it is, another mic. I knew it. All right, good. We should be good. Hey, buddy. Nice, nice. Well, we're going to talk about hard baits. So, this is a selection of hard baits down here. And let me arrange this in a way that you can see. All right. Maybe. Oh, there's this. All right. And this one. And this little guy. Put the little guy in there. Gotta put the little guy in there. It's kind of weird because it's like this goes this way, this one goes this way. We're just going to hold it up to it. So, with different hard baits, we have different lips on them. See that? That's a lip. And this one moves. 6th Sense actually invented this, even though another company has ripped them off on it. But this one right here, this lip allows this to travel in a straight line, but with a very erratic sound action. And they have little knockers in them. And this actually, they put metal in here, so this lip also makes a sound. So this is a 6th Sense lure, and it is a patented lure. I'm sure they're going to court with the other company. I don't know. But this one only dives about 4 or 5 feet. And it is, let's see. There's the lens. So this one right here dives about 4 or 5 feet. And depending on what my fish finder sees, where the fish is, I can actually choose a bait to go down into that area instead of trying to troll it and then do stuff like that. When there's a topwater, when fish are biting on topwater, there's lots of different topwater lures. But we're going to stick with a hard bait with a lip, and it's called a wake bait. And this one's a wake bait. Yeah, the jabberjaw. See, the jabberjaw is what ripped them off. See, they actually ripped them off. So I'm sure they're going to sue them and try to get that. But anyway, Sixth Sense actually developed. And I don't know if there's a patent around, a workaround that they did, maybe different lip design, different size, different shape. I don't know. But Sixth Sense did invent it. And it works okay. I haven't caught a lot of fish on it. So what I do catch a lot of fish is topwater. And you can always tell, you see this thing looks like the lip, it looks more like a dam. It's just straight. And this one right here has a swimming action. It is a swim bait. And this one looks fantastic up on the water. Really, really good bait up on the water. This thing creates a huge wake in its path, and it just looks fantastic. I love wake baits. I catch a ton of stuff on wake baits. But sometimes you need something that dives deep. And you can always tell a deep diver. Okay, this is a deep diver. Look at this lip. That lip is the same length as the bait itself. It is a massive, massive lip. And this one, I don't think they don't put it down on it. But this one's a deep diver. It goes about 20, 25 feet. So if you do see fish down at a certain depth, down deep, toss them something that gets them down there, which is really cool. Yeah, the rat wake baits. I don't think I have a rat wake bait. I do have a rat. So I'm going to save the best for last here. So, all right. And if you need a bait to start the bite, always go small. Always go small. A small bait will start the bite. So I've always done very well on small baits. If I'm not getting anything on one of these bigger ones, I will always go small. And that'll usually get the bite started, and then I can go big. So this one right here is sort of a medium dive. It goes down about 9 feet. Medium. And you can always tell by you'll get used to it. Now, at first, what I did is I made a legend, on my tackle boxes of which baits dove what distance. Because Sixth Sense makes the best hard baits for the most part, but they don't put how deep they go on it. Now, some baits do. I think Monster Bass does. So, they do. Or Guggen does. And that's really cool. Let me see if I can find a Guggen bait. They always have those stupid little eyes with their logo in it. Ah, yeah, here it is. It is a Guggen bait. So this is a Guggen bait. You can tell it's got their logo in their eye. And they always show you how far they dive. I love that. It's 3 to 7 feet. Take care, bud. So that right there gives you, it's really nice. I wish everybody did that. I really do. And then there's what we call a square bill. A square bill crank, because the bill is square, is a shallow dive, typically under 6 feet. So 4 to 6 feet, this is a square bill, like the other one. You saw the one with the moving one. So that right there is a bluegill. And when you choose a bait, you want to choose, have you ever heard the term match the hatch? You basically want to choose something that looks familiar to the fish. I don't know exactly how to, I'm all cattywampus here. All right. So, trying to get them all. There we go. All right, get them all in the frame here. That's close. It's close. Let's see if I can move the camera a little bit. Oh well, you guys get the hint. You want to pick a fish that's common to that area. Now, typically, if you're unsure, go with the shad color, something silverish. Silver usually will do very, very well. You know, bluegills work for my lakes, and yet I have no bluegill in my lakes. Oh, the crushes are great, yeah. So now I'm going to show you probably the best hard bait everybody should have in their tackle box. And that is called a lipless crank. A lipless crank is exactly that. It's a crankbait without a lip. So, there we go. It's kind of weird the way this camera is. So, but that is a lipless crank. This is a shad color. So it's silver and blue. One of the most popular baits that you will have in your box is a lipless crank. So weird the way this camera's framed. There we go. I don't know. Everything's backwards. Yeah, they have a very loud rattle to them, and they are very, very active. The cool thing about a lipless crank, most of them, almost all of them, they can be fished at any depth. They're not fixed unless you get a. I have it in this box. I think. This is my trout box. Where's my pond hopper box? Oh, my pond hopper box out in my car. Duh. Luckcraft LV500. Huh, I'm gonna have to check it out. But this right here, what you're going to do with a lipless crank is that this gives you the ability of just fishing an area thoroughly without switching your bait. So you could, once you cast it, once it hits the water, do a quick retrieve. It'll hit very shallow, let it sink, let it bounce off the rocks. You can do anything you want. It's another nice thing. If you notice where your line tie is, it's way up on the back on this. And what that allows is that this allows this bait to point downwards. And when it does that, it bounces off stuff. And it is probably, it's not weedless because you got these big troubles on it, but it can get over a lot of obstacles, from rocks to wood to things like that. I've lost my fair share of them. And I probably, out of hard baits, I probably have more lipless cranks than any other bait. I just do. And just because they're so versatile. You could buy a really cool lipless crank from 6 Cents called a suspended one. That's the one out in my tackle box. And it looks exactly like this, except it's got a neutral buoyancy of about 3 feet. So the nice thing about that is that you can just pause it. Reel it, work it, pause it. Let it sit in that water, right like that. And then pull it in. And these things go like this. This is what they do. Okay? And then you just pause. And then do this and pause. I mean, a normal lipless crank, when you do that, you pause, it goes down. and then you pull them up, come down. Okay, not a suspended. It's one of the coolest baits I own is a suspended crank. Now, I can't enter the Monster Bass tournament. The Monster Bass tournament is for Monster Bass people, and I'm not a Monster Bass person. You sent me that. I have it over here. But, it's for Monster Bass people. I don't even subscribe to Monster Bass. I just ordered a lot of ice fishing stuff from a Mule. What is it? Is it Mule? Not Sticker Mule. Mule Fishing Supply. I love Mule Fishing Supply. Mule Fishing Supply Company. There it is. Let me save an image. Alright, I'll put it up there. Mule Fishing Supplies is an independent, USA-made, very DHT-esque. I really want DHT to carry Mule, especially this time of year, because in this time of year, they are. We're doing ice fishing, and we got to go small. And this guy makes really tiny baits. All right, let's get this up. Mule. All right. All right, there's Mule. Mule Fishing Supply Company. Oh, really? Well, I'll use it then. Although my bass fishing is almost gone now. So, but this is Mule. This right here. You need to check this guy out. Mule Fishing Supply Company. You need to check him out. It's just mulefishing.com. And mulefishing.com is, I just ordered, okay, you're going to laugh, 1/80th of an ounce jig. 1/80th of an ounce jig. I know. He makes his own, probably the closest thing, I guess it's very Ned rig looking. See if I can find one here. Probably have one in here. My glasses keep falling off. Oh, here's one. All right. Here's one. Come on, baby. All right. Okay, this is a Mule Fishing. And I catch a lot of stuff on this. You're going to laugh at it. All right? All right. This is it. All right. That's it. Let's see if I can get this in there without the shadow. Come on, no shadow. I don't know which way to go. Anyway, it's really, really tiny. Okay? This is his biggest one. You toss this out there, man, and you get bites. It's just it's a really nice, plastic. Really nice plastic. It stretches a lot like, the Z-Man. It's probably the closest thing to Z-Man without being a Z-Man. But basically, that's a Ned, although it's got a, rounded head, a mushroom head. But basically, he makes little Ned rigs on it. And that's pretty cool. It's really cool, actually. Put that out there. Hey, Charlie. You got blown back. It's windy. Well, I don't recommend Lake of the Woods right now to go out fishing, unless you just want to, go to the pier and catch some kokanee or some trout. I just found an old schoolmate of mine, Charlie, that lives in your town, and so we went to high school together back in 1980. Okay, and his wife just contacted me, so very cool. Definitely got to get a fishing trip with him going. So very cool. Yeah, I bet it was howling. You know what, Brandon? I know it's small. I know it's small. This is tiny, all right? This is really tiny. But the great thing about tiny is that tiny catches. It always does. And I don't know if you do panfish, but pan fishing is a fun fishing to do. Really fun. And yeah, mule fishing does make small stuff. That's why I say, I kind of laugh. I did buy his 1/80th of an ounce. I actually ordered that. An 80th of an ounce. I don't know if this little plastic's an 80th of an ounce. So I'm looking forward to getting this because I'm going to use it for ice fishing. It's going to be perfect for ice fishing. It really is. But it's I ordered, $30, I think, from him. Let me see. It's got to be coming in the mail here pretty soon. He's usually pretty quick. Oh, it's out for delivery. Woo! It's coming today. Well, I told you it was coming soon. It's out for delivery. So, very cool. Very cool. I ordered 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of donkey tail jigs. And then I ordered 16th of an ounce chartreuse, 64th of an ounce pink, and a 1/80th of an ounce fire red. I mean, this is a lot. This is my ice fishing stuff. That's what this is. And it's coming today. How can you not use regular Ned rigs? A Ned rig, that's a Ned rig. And, I mean, come on. The Ned rig is the most reliable rig in your arsenal. I mean, look at this. Okay? This is just my Neds. You see all those Neds? There's probably about 80 of them in there. I mean, that's a lot of Ned. You gotta have a Ned. I mean, if it's not biting, if it ain't working, you throw a Ned. And the nice thing about Neds, you can put anything on it. You don't have to put a Ned worm on it. You can put a creature bait on it if you want. You can do anything. You can use it as a finesse. You can do anything you want with it. I have regular Neds. I've got EWG Ned rigs. I got weedless Neds. That's an EWG one. There it is. It's an EWG. And you can do anything you want with a Ned. I mean, a Ned rig is, well, it's important in your arsenal. Yeah, an 80th of an ounce. I'm going to weigh that, by the way, when it comes in. I mean, that's crazy light. But talk about letting the water move it and let it drop slowly. It's going to be great on my ice fishing. I showed you the new Cadence reel I bought, the Ideal reel. I think I eliminated all those from there, huh? Yeah, the cadence reel is let's see. We'll get this up. That's my new cadence reel. They're ideal. It's really inexpensive, $20. This thing costs $20, and it's got 10 +1 bearings, graphite housing, and aluminum spool. Braid ready, although it's never going to see braid. It's never going to see braid. I mean, it's my ice fishing reel. So that's the cool thing about the cadence. And the cool thing about cadence is that with all their sales, they give back. They donate fishing combos to children. That's a win-win. Real win-win on it. So I just it's just that wins me over. I would love to represent a company that gives back. Like I was telling you, it's where is this? All right, take that away. I could never get Cast King to give back. I just couldn't do it. I tried. I asked, pleaded, solicited for local events, and they wouldn't do it. They just wouldn't do it. And I don't understand why. I mean, it's such a great promotion. We have to put these back. My wake bait goes in here. And you go in there. Okay. And then I got my deep divers. So Cadence actually, they don't make a lot, but what they do make is, they make pretty. I mean, they're Cast King-esque in price range. So we'll see how this one stands up. I wish they had more fishing stuff, but for the basics, for kids, I could recommend Cadence for kids. Take a few, buy a few, and take them out there. Let the kids use them. That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. And the kids. Forgot my little mule Ned. Mule Ned, can't lose you. I like you. Today I get a bunch more. I also ordered. What else did I order? There's another order from a bait company. What was it? I can't remember. Guess that's one of those surprises, huh? It was mule and let's see. Sticker milk, cascade. Huh. I guess I'll be surprised. I think I got something else coming. I'm not sure. Well, I will tell you, there is a great. Let me see if they're still on sale on Amazon, because You know how I feel about Cast King, but their Mad Bite division, their sister company, makes 48-piece Neds. And yeah, they're half off right now. So you can get 48 Ned hooks. That's these exact hooks, actually. And these are not. And they make them in EWG. The EWGs are $25.99. So half off, they're $12.50 or $13. This is not a dull hook. All right? Not a dull hook. And they make a weedless and they make a normal one too. So they make, this is a normal one. Let me find a weedless. I know I got weedless in here, but I use EWGs more than anything. Yeah, so they make a weedless like that. A normal one, which is $22, so $11 for 48 of these. Mind you, they come in different colors and different sizes. So, and then EWG, which I would definitely recommend because you can put anything on this baby. So, I mean, half off right now on Amazon. I mean, grab it. Get one. Get one of those boxes. Because, I mean, you can't beat it. At the resort, we sell 3 Neds. 3 for $7. Well, you could get 48 for $11. I mean, you can't beat that. Yes. I don't think they're 2/0. These are... Yeah, that's a 2/0. That's a 2/0. So, the EWGs, that looks more like a 3/0. So, let me see if they say what size hooks they are in the description. But you get 4 different colors, 4 different weights, you know, in the kit: 1/4 ounce, 3/16, 8 ounce, and 16th ounce. You can't go wrong with it. Even Burley Fishing jumped on it, man. I mean, half off right now on Amazon. Let's see. It's come in a package like this. So, that's the 48-piece Ned Rig kit that you get. I mean, for $11, $12, $13, I mean, come on. Jump on it. You should have them in your arsenal. Definitely have them there. I'm trying to see if they put down what this hook size is on this thing, but it just puts weight size. They look like 2/0 and 3/0. That's what it looks like. So, but you won't get a better deal. There's no better deal than that. It's half off right now on Amazon. Half off. Okay. The nice thing about it is that they're probably not making any money on this thing. If they are, it's slim to none. And I have no problem giving them my business when they're not making money. You know, this is what we would call in the retail industry a loss leader. Basically, it's just to hook people, literally. And it's a great deal. You just can't go wrong with it. 4 sizes, 4 colors, 48 of them. It says 3 hook options. Oh, that's the normal, weedless, and the EWG. Yeah, definitely do that. Definitely do that. I mean, I do it. I got plenty though, and you know, that's just. I mean, I have a lot of Neds, and you just can't go wrong with a Ned. You can't. You know, toss a Senko on it or something like that, or bounce a creature bait off of it, off the bottom. You just can't go wrong with it. Jump on it. 48. That deal's been going on for a little while now, so I jump on it if you can. I mean, you can't go wrong for $12. You just can't. You can't get 12 weights for $12. Oh, that's what I ordered. I ordered Nico. What was it? Is it Nico? I thought it was Nico. Let's see, tungsten. I could have sworn it was Nico. I don't know. Oh, NACO. That's what it is. NACO.